Losing someone like Atiku is a huge setback, and it is sad too. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for listening to the Daily Brief News this morning. Well, Ibrahim Tarusi, one of PDP's most important human beings, is saying that losing someone like Atiku is a huge setback, and it is very sad. Well, recently, we all know that Atiku Abubakar left the PDP. Yes, he announced it publicly that he's leaving the PDP. Although it was not easy for Atiku when he announced it, but it is what it is. And Ibrahim Tarusi is saying that losing someone like Atiku is a huge setback. I mean, a lot of people have been complaining that Atiku is the problem in the PDP. Wike is the problem with the PDP. Some people have been saying that Atiku should leave, Atiku should leave. Now he has left. Now he has left the PDP. Well, according to reports by The Punch on Saturday, July 19th, 2025, the upcoming elective convention of the PDP, the People's Democratic Party, is being viewed by political stakeholders as a pivotal moment that could shape the party's prospects in the 2027 election. Well, former National Secretary of the party, Ibrahim Tarusi, emphasized that the success of the convention will determine whether the PDP remains a dominant force in Nigerian politics. Well, and according to Ibrahim Tarusi, he said a successful convention that results in the election of credible and capable leaders could encourage high-profile returnees, including former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. Despite Atiku's recent resignation from the PDP, he has yet to align himself with any other political party, leaving the door open for a potential return, depending on how the event unfolds within the PDP. Well, in summary, Tarusi is trying to say that there is still a chance that Atiku might still come back to the PDP. Although when Atiku left the PDP, there was a little bit, yes, there was a little bit of speculation that he will join ADC, but we are not sure. We are not sure. Atiku did not confirm whether he will be joining ADC because he once said he will join ADC for this whole mission to remove Tinubu from presidency coming 2027, but he has not joined ADC. So Tarusi is trying to tell us that if things goes well in the PDP, there's at least a 60% chance that Atiku Abubakar might still return back to the party. Well, let's not forget that Tarusi was once part of the Uches Sanandus-led National Working Committee that was acknowledged by Atiku's dispatcher. Well, he said that losing someone like Atiku is a huge setback, and I have to agree. Yeah, I have to really agree with him. Losing someone like Atiku, to me, is not what the PDP needs at this point in time, because believe me, since when the PDP lost power to APC back in 2014 when Buhari won the election, the PDP has not been the same. Always quarrel here, Wike fights, Atiku's fights, argument here and there. They have not just been the same. I mean, even Nelson Wike once said it that, is it only Atiku that is in the party? Let us bring someone else to run for presidency. It's not every time Atiku. And some people agree with Wike, saying that Atiku should just rest and Atiku should just use his wisdom to train the person that the PDP will bring out as presidential candidate. People are saying that Atiku should not be the one running due to the fact that Nigeria is not ready to let power go back to the north, and due to the fact that Atiku is already old. I mean, believe me, I agreed with all those. I agree with all those points. That's why I keep saying it, that Atiku leaving the PDP is not really what the PDP needs at this point in time. Yes, Atiku can decide that he does not want to run for presidency again, but doesn't mean you will leave the PDP. Yes, doesn't mean you will leave the PDP. I mean, the PDP still needs your knowledge. You understand? As you leave now, it's not as if you leave something good will happen to the PDP. No, we're not sure about that. Well, Ibrahim described the former vice president Atiku Abubakar as a key figure who had long symbolized the PDP and contributed to the party's growth. And according to him, any assumption that the party can thrive without such a key figure like Atiku may not be grounded in political reality, meaning that there is a huge chance that PDP may not move forward as per se Atiku has left the party. Yes, that's why Ibrahim urged the PDP leaders to approach the convention with unity and foresight, saying that many party members who recently stepped aside are monitoring the development in the PDP, and they may rejoin the PDP if they see strong leadership emerging from the upcoming convention. Yes, if they see strong leadership emerging from the events. Well, at this point in time, I can still say Atiku coming back to the PDP. We're not sure. It's like a 50-50. It's like a 50-50 thing. Yes, it's like a 50-50 thing. But if I have to say things in my own word, I would say that the PDP should approach him, talk about things like real men are supposed to talk about things, and maybe he should think about coming back to the PDP. Believe me, the PDP needs every wisdom they can get in order to remove Tinubu from power in 2027. Removing Tinubu from power in 2027 is not going to be easy. I mean, the Labour Party even have a major chance of removing Tinubu than the PDP, because the Labour Party have somebody more influential. I mean, Peter Obi is more influential than Atiku Abubakar. Peter Obi has more influence in Nigerian politics than even Tinubu. So that is why the PDP is still needing. I mean, even with Atiku, the PDP were still able to pull out over 6 million votes in the last 2023 election. And now we're hearing the news that Atiku is no more in the PDP. I mean, who did they want to bring that is more influential than Atiku Abubakar? Is it Wike? No. Is it who? Who has more influence than Atiku Abubakar? That is why it's a good thing. If Atiku does not want to run again, fine. But he should use his influence to support who the PDP will bring out in the next 2027 election, not by just saying that you are leaving the party and you are not thinking of joining another party, ADC. And believe me, even though Atiku feels like joining another party like ADC, he can't win an election with ADC. No, it's not possible. He can't win an election in ADC. No. Well, in support of the party's reliance, members of the House of Rep, Joshua Ghana, reaffirmed his commitment to the PDP principles, representing Luvan, the federal constituency in Niger State, and Ghana also maintained that despite the internal challenges in the PDP, committed members remain steadfast and will continue to work for the party's progress. I mean, at this point in time, we can all say that the PDP is struggling. Like, they are struggling. They are struggling. I mean, if you can look back at the last 6 months, a lot of people have left the PDP, a lot. And now, Atiku. If you tell me that Atiku will leave the PDP this July, I will say you're lying. But it is politics. It is what it is. What do you guys think, actually? Like, what do you guys think about all this whole PDP saga? What do you think about all this whole PDP drama? What do you guys think? Drop your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Yeah, you can tap the subscribe button, yes, the big red one with the notification bell, so that anytime we have any new video concerning this, you will be the first to get notified about it ASAP. Well, once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.